Americas.
More than half a century ago, Cuba was a tourist mecca, nightclubs and gambling. The vast majority of visitors, American. Now, just 90,000 American visitors a year, but they expect 1 million U.S. tourists when travel restrictions are lifted.
It's interesting because so many people want to go because it's a place stuck in time, but that will change as more tourist dollars flow through the country, so it's interesting.
It's necessary change. I'll tell you, I was there just in September as a tourist, and it's a beautiful country, but and there are a lot of broken down buildings that need help there, so we'll see how it develops.
En el mar servían arena, como sacudía el jibe, a Chan Chan le daba pena. Limpia el camino de paz, que yo me quiero sentar en aquel tronco que veo y así no puedo.
I think there are two parts to tourist. You can be the whole thing or you can be half. Because a tourist is essentially someone who's traveling outside of their country. But at the same time, a tourist can also be someone who wants to go to a country, but they don't want to experience the country.
Yeah, I felt like there were two different Cubas. There was the everything's great. Let's serve tourists. Let's make this look really great, and it is a great culture. But almost trying to mask the other part of Cuba, which was, a struggle for a lot of people.
Wait, so these are for, it's like Club Med. Make sure that you're a registered guest. And you don't just arrive here and just to drink.
When it comes to tourism, it's providing jobs. And from what I saw, it's the industry that is giving people the most money. Compared to other things that we saw, even the professor that we met. She's a university professor. And she is not making as much money as the musicians that were singing to us every night.
How many slaves? We need some slaves right now here. Pushing here. ¿Tiene la cañita ahí? No quiero atravesar, no me quiero atravesar así, me encanta tu mirada. You know, she's going to bring the king to make an example here. When I say 1, 2, 3, the slaves begins to work. I will have a whip. That's Spanish.
See if you can move again.
Yo tengo un vino que se llama trapiche. ¿Dónde? En Argentina. ¿En Argentina? You guys. You guys. Oh. Vale, vamos, vamos.
So when I saw the one with the bananas, I just kind of got sad to see how easy it was to ignore her. And so when I saw her later, I bought the bananas, and she was ready to kiss my feet. It was one of the most humbling experiences to see her thank me and bless me and just look so happy for 1 peso, the equivalent of $1. I don't know, it really stayed with me. And I think that's something that anyone who goes to Cuba needs to keep their eyes open to, and especially Americans, because we can't ignore what it's been like since the revolution and since the embargo.
This is a historic step forward in our efforts to normalize relations with the Cuban government and people and begin a new chapter with our neighbors in the Americas. Progress that we mark today is yet another demonstration that we don't have to be imprisoned by the past. When something isn't working, we can and will change.
Me gustaría levantarme con la noticia de que la ciudad está llena de espacios donde las personas pueden conectarse libremente con el resto del mundo. ¡Claro! En las escuelas hayan internet.
Sí, claro que sí. En Cuba el acceso a las tecnologías digitales de la información no es masivo.
Hay una juventud ávida de conocimientos, del uso de las tecnologías, de explotar la tecnología, y no se le está dando la atención que eso merece.
Me gustaría conectarme y...
Para mi generación, uno de nuestros mayores retos.
Para que puedan comunicarse, para que puedan expandirse, para que mi país pueda crecer.
Yo exhortaría a todos los jóvenes, como la gente de la CUJAE, la gente de la UCI, a que el buchito de internet que tenemos acceso lo utilizamos con mucha más responsabilidad.
Si Martí hubiese dispuesto de una computadora, un correo electrónico, una página web, ¿cuánto se hubiese podido apoyar para la guerra que él llamó necesaria?
Que realmente podemos mucho. Lo que pasa es que hay que ver hasta dónde tenemos el poder de presionar y de implementar políticas cívicas para que estas posibilidades al final se nos den.
Internet es como un derecho que tenemos a la comunicación.
Sería algo que estamos pidiendo a gritos.
En Cuba se vive muy lentamente. En Cuba se pierde mucho tiempo para todo, porque Cuba sigue teniendo una vida analógica.
La verdadera socialización está teniendo lugar a partir de Internet, que también une las PC, pero ya las PC no son los partidos comunistas, sino las computadoras personales.
¿Tiene su riesgo? Ah, está bien, pero ¿qué cosa en la vida no tiene su riesgo?
El número marcado no está asignado a ningún abonado.
En un punto lo que necesitamos es tener la tecnología, después luchamos por ganarnos espacio dentro de ella, porque es un poco más difícil. Una de las razones por las que uno hizo ese documental, por la que pudimos hacerlo, es porque las tecnologías se han democratizado por amigos, exactamente como se distribuyen mis películas. Yo se la regalo a un amigo, la pone en el paquete, por intenciones por comunidades de consumo. Al final
But I remember people telling me, you know, like they're not that bad because education and healthcare is covered. They're okay. They don't have to worry about that, and they're provided with things. What are they being provided with? I didn't see everything that, like, if it was a communist country, but they were like everything was on point and they didn't have to worry about anything. Then I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. But that's not the case.
Cuba right now isn't going to be saved by the US or saved by Canada or saved by Europe. I firmly believe that the Cuban people, they don't need saving. They need an opportunity.
The establishment of normal diplomatic relations is not something that one government does as a favor to another. It is something that two countries do together when the citizens of both will benefit. And in this case, the reopening of our embassies is important on two levels: people to people and government to government. Above all, I want to pay tribute to the people of Cuba and to the Cuban American community in the United States. Jose Marti once said that everything that divides men is a sin against humanity.
De Alto Cedro voy para Marcané, llego a Puerto voy para Mayarín. De Alto Cedro voy para Marcané, llego a Puerto voy para Mayarín. De Alto Cedro voy para Marcané, llego a Puerto voy para Mayarín. El cariño que te tengo no te lo puedo negar. Se me sale la babita, yo no lo puedo evitar. Cuando Juanica y Chan Chan en el mar servían arena, como sacudí el jibe, a Chan Chan le daba pena.